Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a dual commentary by Moletrap and Diggity. Yes, the old school commentary duo coming at you with Game 1 of the Proleague All-Star match. And this is going to be a very exciting game. I know I say that every time, but I really mean it every time, actually. This is going to be especially exciting, though. This is Jangbi versus NaDa. And this is going to be very, very, very hardcore. Most of the matches in the All-Star match, All-Star game, whatever, set of matches, are all like old rivalries or matches that people would want to see, or just games that were spectacular during the Pro League season that they want to match them up again to see if the other person can come back or what have you. And I guess I should introduce, because this might be the first game that you're going to watch in the series if I get a playlist set up or something like that. Basically, I mean, that's what it is, and there's apparently two teams, Team Challenge and Team Passion, I think. And unfortunately, I don't know a whole lot about which team is which or how they were picked or anything like that. Caller is going to mention something about it in one of the other games, since we've actually recorded almost all the other games before this one. But we don't know the results of this one, though, because it's just kind of show matches and stuff. Anyway, yeah, Jangbi and NaDa, though, they had a really big match. It's not like a rivalry or anything like that, but they had a really, really big match in, you know what, I don't remember if it was Pro League or MSL or something like that. But they had a big match that was very, very close and very, very long, and it was kind of, NaDa was on top of his game at that point in time, and Jangbi was tearing people up as well. And it's the one that's very famous for the set of storms, where Jangbi came in and casted like 12 storms, almost simultaneously, and obliterated NaDa's army just completely. And it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. It was.
It in fact was, yeah. It was sexy.
It's stuff like that. That's the reason why I watched Pro StarCraft. It was a lot of fun to see. Anyway, so I think that's why this has been chosen for a rematch in the All-Star game. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and this is special significance for me because I think this is the first set that I commentated all those not all those years ago, 1 year ago, winding up. Actually, I think it's almost our 1 year anniversary, isn't it? Coming up here. I don't know if we're doing anything special for that, but in 1 week, there you go, people. 1 week, we will have been commentating StarCraft for exactly a year. Anyway, but this is going to be, I believe this is on Othello. It might be Andromeda. It's hard to tell on the map. I'm pretty sure it's Othello, though, because that's the map where it happened, the Psystorm, and it just plays to both these both these players' style of play. NaDa is the king of vultures. He's known as Tornado Terran. And Jangbi, large unit macro guy, he's the king of Psystorm. Really known for the ridiculous amount of storm, ridiculous unit control, especially with large grouping of troops. And Othello very much plays that style. In the meantime, it looks like not a scout in the upper left-hand corner. Neither player has scouted at this stage, and it looks like we're just seeing some standard Terran versus Protoss. NaDa putting down that factory down now, and probably I'm going to assume he's just going to go vultures first and just continue with the vulture harass, and then we're going to see pretty much a similar build where we're going to see Jangbi go Templar fairly quickly, and it looks like he's not going to. Yeah, it looks actually like he's going to set up for some sort of. I assume Reavers at this stage. He could in fact go for the Observer here, but he's got that front door blocked off, and he's been mining gas for quite a while here. So and he doesn't have that second gateway down, so I think he is in fact going to go for Reaver harass.
Yeah, it looks like he is going to go for some kind of a Reaver harass, and unfortunately for NaDa, he's not going to be able to get into Jangbi's base to find this out. If you're Terran, you can get a SCV in there early on. You can get a pretty quick scout in, and Jangbi turns his probe around. Yeah, he wasn't going to get in either way, but again, the scouting just so important. It's a little bit easier for Terrans to scout because it takes a little bit longer oftentimes for the Protoss to get a Dragoon out to kill off your scouting SCV, and so NaDa will not get that SCV in there. Oh, let's see if this timing, the Dragoon is out. It is going to see the SCV though, so he's going to come back and try and pick off that SCV. Let's see if the SCV can get in. The SCV almost squeezes by. Oh, poor SCV didn't make it. But if he'd gotten in there, he could have been able to see that, and that would have been really, really important. He would have seen only the one gateway and the robotics facility, and strangely enough,
and
there's
no Dragoon range, yeah.
Yeah, no Dragoon range, but there's no what's it called? Robotics support bay down just yet, and that's kind of interesting. I would have thought that he would. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
There it is.
Okay, I just didn't see it. Sorry. So yeah, he's going for just quick Reaver tech here, and NaDa, I think, is going to be pretty prepared for this. But he might be caught off guard if he decides to expand or something like that. And here he is, yeah, he really knows that he needs to know exactly what's going on there. He's trying to get a vulture in to see what's going on, but it's just not going to happen. So NaDa's going to have to play blind and make a decision one way or another. And on this map, oh, he's already gone for the expansion. So that's going to make it not impossible, but more difficult for him to defend against this river harass, which will be coming not too long from now.
I think the curiosity is he doesn't know if he's facing a Reaver Harass or if he's going against a Dark Templar here in the field. And really the difference will be the Engineering Bay going down right now for him. That'll help against either, obviously limiting the ship's movement. But the question is that shuttle, it's going to be coming out not too long from now. I think it's going to preempt that turret by a little bit. I think the Reaver's already being produced. The shuttle's already out. There's the Reaver right now. Yeah, he's going to be able to get this inside of NaDa's face fairly quickly. And I don't even know if NaDa has enough ground troops to really deal with this. I only saw the single vulture and the single tank.
Yeah, that's a good point. He only has that one. Okay, he's got 2 tanks out now. I'm curious what he's upgrading there. If he's upgrading siege mode, that might be more advantageous. But it's still going to be difficult to hold this off. He does have a few Marines. If he can chase down that shuttle with the Marines, he may be able to hold this off, but at the same time, the Reaver might be able to pick off the Marines completely. There goes the Marines. He's going to try and land in the middle of the SCV line. The SCVs are not running. Oh, the Reaver drops out, but a little bit late. And the SCVs mostly get away. Only 1 Scarab going off on that tank. It looks like he may get a 2nd Scarab off, but it doesn't even kill the tank. So I don't think this is going to be as effective as it needed to be for Jangbi to really have success with this. And now NaDa's going to be able to chase away that shuttle with his Marines and get some turrets up in the meantime.
It looks like actually, well, it's going to be a little bit while before that turret gets up. He did manage to damage 2 tanks, and this is going to allow him to get that additional expansion up. And he did take out 3 Marines and 2 SCVs, so it's not like a complete bust at this stage. Now he's coming around trying to do something similar here, and the tank's getting a little bit in transition, being stopped up actually a little bit. NaDa not really playing to his full potential. He's having a little bit of trouble moving his troops around. The additional SCV being taken out, and it looks like it got a little bit of splash on that tank as well, and coming right back around. So even though this he's not doing a lot of damage, he is being annoying as all heck. And there's the Dragoon drop, able to take out a tank right there. SCVs coming off the line. You do not want SCVs in proximity to Reaver, and just these 2 tanks, as I said, not a lot of units on the field having to run back, and that's a lot of SCVs right there. So things really working out for Jangbi quite well here in this shuttle harass. Just continuing to build up his forces. NaDa still doesn't have a lot of troops on the ground to deal with this, and now pushing up and attacking with the Dragoons and the Zealot on the front, being very aggressive with this attack, able to take that tank out. NaDa just did not have the troops on the ground this entire time to deal with both sets, and so Jangbi, with a very aggressive style of play, pushing up and not, I wouldn't say humiliating, but definitely in a very strong position, dominating NaDa at this stage.
Oh man, yeah, things going really well for Jangbi. I didn't expect him to be able to get in that much harassment there, but NaDa just didn't set up his defenses quite as quickly as he could have, but also Jangbi just brilliantly maneuvering around everything that NaDa had and attacking at just the right points, attacking the front when he was strong in his main base, attacking the main base when he was strong at the front.
Sunday has left the server.
Geez, and I'm sorry about that. Someone else left the vent server, so it's going to be in the commentary, but yeah, everything just going really, really well, and now NaDa down to 7 or 8 SCVs here, and Jangbi still has been pumping out of 1 or 2 Nexuses this entire time. This is pretty much curtains for NaDa, but he played well though, and I really feel bad for him, because it is a little bit humiliating almost, because he got beaten so badly, and I'm sure he knows it. That he's been
not really playing up to his potential here. Jangbi definitely playing up to his standard, but yeah, NaDa not looking very good at all here, and more SCVs getting killed here. The same Reaver, how many kills does that Reaver have?
I hope they check.
And NaDa making the face like, I can't believe this here. He's going to end up losing his command center. He just does not have units. There's GG. NaDa being soundly beaten. Oh, sad. NaDa's my favorite player, actually. But I like Jangbi too, so I guess it's okay. But Jangbi very solidly beating NaDa in this stage, and honestly, that honestly goes into Pimpus plays right there. That was Jangbi solidly winning that game, and a beautiful Reaver harass back and forth, along with his Dragoons in the front door, capping that game very quickly, very aggressively. NaDa doesn't look too upset. It is kind of a show match, so but yeah, Jangbi definitely showing his prowess there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's quite a pimpest play exactly. It's just a solid.
That was a pretty good harass.
Well, yeah, but it's not like one single pimpest play. Like anyway, but it was definitely a pimpest demonstration of exactly how to use one Reaver to completely tear an enemy a new one. And I've just gone back and checked. It looks like the Reaver ended up with 24 kills on it at the end. So,
wow.
Not bad for, let's see, actually 22, 24, yeah. So, not bad for one Reaver. He only produced the one Reaver the entire game, and used that one Reaver and the shuttle to complete maximum effect. So, anyway, GG.
GG, guys.